not talking, you can hear like chillers and things, can't you? Go. The first thing I can hear are children. I can hear children giggling and laughing. It's the first thing I can hear. Obviously, it wasn't all a nightclub, that's clear. I just want to go a bit further along because I want to get to the bottom of why there's children here.
How many children are you hearing? Is it difficult to tell at the moment?
Yeah, it is. I mean, there's more than a couple. It's just kiddies' laughter. There's a playful little gaggle of them. There's not like a couple of kids. There's, I don't know. They're kind of moving around quite swiftly. I wonder if people are in here. They kind of feel that. But wherever there is children, we've discovered really, there's always a carer. There's always an adult of some description. In this case, it's a female. She looks tall. She's a very big hat on with lots going on in it, and kind of gown that's mumphed up here. And they're well-to-do. These kids are well-to-do. I don't think they're poor at all.
Can you see any colour with them? Can you describe what this woman looks like? I know you say she's got a big hat, but is she young? Is she old?
No, she's an older woman. I'd say she's an older woman, and she's. The gown is very pale. It's either a pale yellow or a white or something, but it's a very pale gown, I'd say.
50-ish or something like that?
Yeah, maybe just slightly older than that. But she's not, no offence, but she's no chicken, really.
Okay.
But I can't understand why they're here, unless it's a much-loved place. But then the kids would have grown up. And, do you see what I'm saying? Why are the children here? I don't understand why, because I can't sense any trauma with the children.
But sometimes you say that people will have died, say, at 40 or 50, or maybe older, and yet they come back and present themselves as younger. Can you hear the knocking?
Yeah, I just thought it was maybe one of the guys.
Yeah.
Okay. It's very loud, isn't it?
Yeah, it is very loud. So do you think they're presenting at this age, or do you think that's the age that they all left together?
No, I don't think they did. I'm trying in my mind to sense if there's trauma, so fires or something that would have taken a large group of people across at one time. And I can't sense it. I really can't sense that at all.
So hopefully we might be able to sort of, come into contact with these children and this woman and find out a little bit more about them. And there's tapping going on in here as well, which is continuous. Do you think it's the children that's making the rapping noises?
Yeah, it could be the kids making the noise, but I can't interact with them. That's the trouble. I can't get into them.
Which is what's making you think maybe it could be residual energy, memories.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah,
do you want to move on?
Yep.
Okay. I want you to try and get to the bottom of what this place was before. Can you go back and see it as it was when it was first built?
The image I've got is gardens with people strolling around, relaxing. It's kind of like the old-fashioned pavilions, like we have in Bournemouth and places like that. It's kind of like an 18th century holiday destination. Not hotel-y, but place people would come to rest and enjoy the air.
Who do you think is haunting this part of the building?
There are two very strong characters in here. One is again a lady, and I'm not sure if she's the same one. There's a female, but the most dominant one in here is male. There's a foot stamping male, and quite not aggressive, but a shovey. He may slam doors, he may push people around. He wouldn't have travelled here. He would have been a local that would have come here because it was on his doorstep.
Right.
But it's kind of like during the week, real hard grafting, farming, kind of, hands-on kind of and then come down here, it was a bit of finery, and a bit of, jiggery-pokery with finery.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he feels that kind of, he's quite aggressive towards women, and I don't mean hit them, I mean sexually predatory towards women.
Any name with him?
Not at the moment.
No? Age?
No, not at the moment. He's presenting around 35.
Okay. There's lots of banging going on.
Yeah, there is. There is.
Was that over there? That was back there. Yeah.
Oh, and again.
There isn't anyone back there.
How did he die?
The initial impression, and I'm going to go with it because I can't, is that he died in an accident. He's crushed to death. So I guess not much after that. I think around 36, 37. And I can't get a name.
An initial?
The first name is a T, so it's a Tom or Thomas, something like that. It's the second name that I'm having a problem with.
Do you want to have a move on somewhere else, or do you want to go that way?
Yeah, let's go this way.
There is no one back there.
There's no one.
No one.
Did we all hear those bangs?
Yeah.
We all did, didn't we?
Yeah, this is going to be scary.
Yes, it is.
Quiet!
Shh.
It's under your feet, Carl.
That's under your feet, Jeff. Thomas, if that's you, can you knock twice? Do you mean there's any harm, Thomas? Yeah. Oh, no, it's 3. Is that 3, John?
Okay,
Yes.
you.
Did you die, Thomas? Did something fall on top of you? When you died, did something fall on top of you? That was 2 knocks, wasn't it? Yeah. What was that?
Whistle.
That was a really bad wheeze.
It was a wheeze or a whistle?
It was a high-pitched wheeze. Was it from down where you are?
No, I honestly thought as Wigan was walking, we heard it.
It's again.
Tom, can you make another noise for us? Try and do that. Was that you that did that wheezing noise, the whistling noise? Try and do it again.
What? That
Wigan,
was one
please
of
tell
us.
me that was you.
No, it wasn't
That
me.
was you, wasn't it?
That
Oh
wasn't
my
me.
God.
That was from down the stairs.
That's right by my
Oh,
ear.
I thought it was you.
So it
So
was
was it you?
I thought it was Wigan. No, it wasn't me. I didn't make a noise.
Did you hear that, Kieran?
Yeah, I did. John, did you get that on tape?
I heard it, so you have to be there.
Tom, we're aware of you. We know you're here. Thank you. Can you make that noise again? What was that?
What did he hear?
Breathing. Did anybody else hear it?
I thought I did.
I thought it was you, but it wasn't.
No, I didn't even
Wasn't?
hear it, so it
Did you
must have
like
been
that?
further up.
I'm actually trying to hold my breath more than...
No, it was a real. It was a. Did you hear it again? Did you hear it again?
Was that you?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Please,
I'm
Tom.
hearing it,
I'm
but
breathing.
I know it's not you, but it's coming from there.
Tom, breathe out again. Everybody, breathe out again, Tom, so we can hear you.
That I definitely heard.
Thank you so much, Tom. Please, can you do it again, but louder and longer for us, please? Can you hear that?
I definitely heard that.
John,
Yeah,
Could
got
you
it?
get that, John?
I can hear it and I'm watching everybody. You know, we're all standing here, still as we can be.
Thank you,
It's not
Tom.
coming from anywhere.
Thank you
Sorry,
so
I'm actually
much.
breathing heavy now because I'm trying to hold my breath.
Thank you, Tom. Well, he's here on the stairs then, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's definitely here. Should we keep walking?
Yeah.
Wow, that was amazing, all those noises we heard. Trying to work out where we are.
Back on the stage.
Ah,
in the
yeah, yeah.
nightclub.
Oh,
I
I
know.
like I'm just kind of doing a search around here. Maybe the female. Do you know what I mean? Maybe
The quieter
she.
one.
Yeah. So, and she seems to be more of a corner. So she'd likely to be in a corner. She seems very quiet and reserved.
Can you tell what time period she's from?
I would say she's. Do you know what? She's suddenly got quite a good impression there. She's more. She's of the same period, late 1800s, maybe 1890, around that time. I'm slightly concerned because she seems a very quiet woman, a young woman, maybe not even hit her 20s yet, but there seems to be a bit of abuse. So there seems to be. She seems she's quiet because of trauma.
All right.
So she may have been. She may have been beaten, or she may have been raped, or there's that kind of. That's why she's quiet. There's that kind of that silence about
And
her.
it's difficult to tell whether it was at that age or maybe even a lot younger and she's still carrying the trauma.
Yeah,
of it.
yeah, absolutely,
But,
absolutely.
So in that time period, obviously, would have been like you're saying, the tea rooms.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And
So-
she's of that time.
So would the awful, the atrocity, would it have happened here when it was a tea room, or in her own private